getting video from last 2 weeks, I think. Now we'll continue this. So this one is for the dashboard. Yes, so this one is for the dashboard. And
What's in our mind when in between the good and bad? There's such a thin line. How can you know?
we kind of already built the onboarding system. We have also added the some buttons on onboarding. And in this one, we are going to
Artificial love.
move forward. So first of all, one thing that I don't like right now is I just need to add the icons over here in this tab navigator. So we, as far I remember, we have already added the tab navigation. Like we have added the stack navigation and the bottom tab navigation as well. So we will move forward. Let's go to the UI. We have
Artificial love.
grab one. Let's go to
Artificial love.
So this one is the
Artificial
UI.
love.
Need to log in and yeah. Hope nothing has changed over here. So we were trying to build this page, and today we are going to focus on this tab navigator. I just want to edit these icons. And there is one more thing over here, like we need to figure out a way to getting way too much of a background noise, and this is the only screen as of now I have. I just need to reduce this. Hopefully you will have to hear me now. Yes, so now I'm trying to do some adjustments. Sorry for that. Now let's have bottom tab navigator, and inside this, so we kind of have this one. We could use this one, like instead of an album library, we can use something else over here. They might have provided the example as well. Tab screen, tab icon. So this is how we can add the icons for each of the tabs. Must be some other way as well. Tab navigation, and yeah, this is the one I was looking at. So what we are going to do is, like we will have the this one is screen options, and for each of the routes we are just going to define our icons over there. So well, it is going to be focused, it is going to have some other kind of icon, and so this one will do the work instead of over here. If you are have to see, like we have to define the icons for each of the screens, and which I kind of don't prefer to do that. Like for each of the screens I need to go open the options and add the tab level and tab icons as well. Instead I'm going to do this one. Just going to pass in the screen options. So let's just go over here, and this is the tab navigator bottom tab. We do need to refactor these, like category screens, explorer screens, and these kind of stuff. So as far I know, you can just go to the particular screens. So now let's go over here and have our screen. This one is explore screen, and category screens. And similarly we have profile screen. Cool. So now all we need to do is remove fill here, and we're just going to import these screens from their category screens. We just import it from their respective files, and the profile screens. This will should look pretty fine. I don't know what an invalid value component for the screen, right? Not happen. Yeah. So now all we need to do is like we need to pass this screen option. So just add this screen options, and just import the expo vector icons. Icon. And now all we need to do is instead of having this icons, and have icon, save it, and now you will have to see some of the icons over here. I don't know why not coming. Oh, the reason for that is like for each of the routes, it is mapping route name dot home, and then it is providing that since our screen name is different, so it is not displaying anything as of now. We just to the dashboard. We are having this dashboard icon instead of we need this home icon. Just go to I'm going to use the feather icon instead of other one. So let's just port feather as icon. Or we could have just grabbed the icons from the Figma files and then put it over here. Instead, I'm just trying to use this way, having home. And here we can add some other icons as well when that particular icon is visible. But in our case, we don't really need that. So we can just remove this one and just put. And for the settings as well, we'll figure out something. So we are having this home icon. And now if we just go to our UI, we are having this while the icon is focused, it is having this red tomato icon. So I think that one is completely fine. And instead of this one home, this one is for categories. So see if there is any icon available for categories already. Mhm. Or I'm trying to find something similar to that so that I can just use it over here. Let's see. Mhm. Let's just use this icon anyway. That will. But in that case, we need to do some other way. Need to find some other way to do that. Won't work. Uh, is the vector icon? This one is the icon. So if we just try to export this one. Yeah, we are getting this over here. So let's just have this name as category.svg. And similarly, let's just export the other icons as well. As now, since we are using the different kind of icons from the Figma file, then I'm just going to grab all the icons from here only and not use the expo vector icons. Just because I was not able to find out this icon, I think. Category folder. And then we have this card icon. Let's just export this one as well. Export car home. So for the home one, we are just going to export home alt. And similarly, we have this compass. and this one is for the profile. So let's just export this one as well. Great. We are just going to grab all the icons and put it. Our assets variant. We're just going to paste it over here, and we'll try to use directly the SVG. There must be some way to directly use the SVG. I don't know why I'm not. Last time when I tried to use the SVG file, it was giving some error. But so as far I'm able to find, like most of the places, like people are using this SVGR and then converting the SVG icons to the component and then using it. Uh, but I'm pretty sure there must be some options available. But as of now, we can just stick with that one only. We're here. SVGR. Inside here, we're just going to grab the car icon. Let's just put it over here. So we're just going to save for the icon car, and similarly we are going to change all other SVG as a component. Then I'm going to use it, and there must be some other way to use the SVG file directly, but as of now I'm not able to figure it out. So I'm just going to convert this to, again, icon home.js, and if you just go to home, and similarly we have the user circle. So basically this displays the profile icon. Icon profile, and last one is for the icon category. So we have Great. And now we are just going to use these icons inside here. So what we are going to do is instead of having this icon, we are just going to have home, and we don't have the settings screen, but I know it should be category, and we're just going to have category, save route name to last explore. I named it categories. Icon category, but it should be, I think, explore, but that's completely fine. If, route to profile. And instead of having this, we are just going to I think we just need to render the icon name that will do the work, and hopefully this would work. Okay, so somehow I am using categories two times, uh, category and category. Okay, category, and there was one icon card, I guess. Just use that one. Cool. And now, so the one that is a focused one, so we need to grab that as a red color. Somehow we are having this category as red. This should not be there. Okay, we can use it as a component. So, we can just pass when it is going to be focused. We are just going to change the color from using props. So let's just do that. Mm, color, and it is going to have a default color of call it color over here. And we just go to the app.js. This one is of selection color. I to get the hex value. Detach style. Okay, should be 70, 70, 70. Color. Okay. And we will add condition when it is focused. So we will use this condition. Now, I think that better would be if we just use active color, and for the active color I think this is the one we require. Just have the active color. There is one called in color, and that one is 70, 70, 70. Right. So similarly for this one as well, Just going to have a color, but if this one is focused, I was trying to find whether this one is focused or not. Let me just go to the navigation. Okay, so we are having this focused and we can just directly use it. So let's have it over here. Focused, then keep color, or and similarly we need to use it for others as well. Let's just use it. Either we could have used a one function and that could have done its job, but I don't know. uh, I haven't tried it yet, and I'm just doing it for the first time over here. That's why I don't want to take the risk. So that's the reason I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay. Category color is fine, and then we have the icon. So over here, we also need the color from outside. We just need the props. This one and this one is profile one is the last one. Which is that color, and over here as well. We're just going to cool. So which now I think whichever we are going to select should display that, but right now I'm not able to click on this one. I had to restart the app. There are some issue with the icons. I think that's why it is getting cut. But as of now, our color changing is working completely fine. And one more thing that we need to add, instead of having this as dashboard over here, we need to add a small element which is just going to display. No, I can. We don't need to display the name of the icons. So and header title. There should be one to header tone, header so shadow visible, header left, header title. I don't want to display the header title. maybe header title style plain none. This didn't work. Um, let me check their official documentation. And over here, there should be something where we don't need to show the.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah. No, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go.
Let me check their props. Maybe I will have to find something. Tab bar so level. Maybe that this will work. It's so label categories. It is still there. Okay. So when I'm trying to click on this one only, then it disappears. But we need to remove it for all of them. So header tab. Pause. So if you want to put some props for particular tab, then you can define it in their screens over here by you passing the props called options, or else you can just stick with the screen this tab navigator. Inside that you can pass the screen options that will do the job. So over here we don't have this one, but still we need to add one style at the bottom. So whenever it is focused, we need to display it. So what I was thinking of, instead of doing this, maybe instead of just rendering the icon, we can, if we are rendering the component over there, we can add one view which is going to have style and background color. Let's just have, as of now, we'll just have an active color, and width to, height to, border radius. This might display something. Oh, we are having something over there. So check the 5 to save it. So we are having this over here, but we need to put it at the center of the screen. So style and justify content center. See, and we can add some padding top. There can be multiple ways of doing the same thing, but this is one of the way that I think I'm just going to do it from scratch. So I'm just trying to do that, and I was not able to. Sorry, it should be margin top. 4. Cool. So it is having the margin, and but the thing is, we need to add this to all of the components. But we could have made it a reusable component and used it, but no. Tab icon. We can have one component over here, and this is going to be. I just don't want to rewrite all this component again and again, so I'm just going to try to create one component. And over here for the screens, for the icon, to do is we are going to have mm, icon name. So by default, let's just call it home. So if uh, we are having this icon, if we are having this icon name as home, then we can just use this one. And over here we just pass the focused as well. Similarly, we are going to have if color, and this defined over here. Name home, then again there is one called category. Oh, icon name is so category, then just going to have something for the category as well. Categories, this one is for the categories, so we're just going to copy paste. And similarly we are just going to have icon name as floor. And we'll just use this. And the last one is name as profile. Cool. And instead of having this one over here, so we are just going to display the, and I might have defined the icon over here as well. We are not going to use that. And icon, and when that particular one is focused only, then only we are just going to define this display this one. And can remove it bar icon. Similarly, we are just as name as what do you say, floor. The last one is and we are going to pass the focused directly. There is no need for focus. Have you all already aware of using the spread operator? So this is I'm doing so that I don't need to write it like this, focused. So I'm just doing it. This should work. Okay. How this is not. Oh, cool. So now we are have to have the same functionality, but our icon is not proper. So that's the reason it is getting cut from the outside. But I will try to get a new icon and fix it. You don't need this one over here. Now we can just focus on our dashboard screen first of all, and after that we will move to some other screens as well. So to go now, let's just go to the dashboard screen. And over here, what we did in the last part, we just use this one. And apart from that, what is left actually is we need to create this card. I think I'm not able to zoom out. Cool. Oh, still not able to zoom in. No, why? Is there any other way to zoom in?
Artificial love, we just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up, 'cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall, all I wanted was
Finally. So we need to create something like this. So this is you can say like a carousel kind of stuff. So we are just create a separate component for this one, and yeah, this is going to have a title and going to display the image. We will as of now I can see that it's just a dummy image, so we will grab the image from somewhere using some URL and stuff, and then we just put the image over here and try to build this. Okay, so let's call it carousel. Is carousel. And we don't kind of need these SVGs. Need to delete it. Okay. And now we are just going to have one like carousel component. So let's just call it as and this is going to be a reusable component, and yeah, so that there might be chances we need to use the same component over here as well. We just update the title and the images. Ultimately, we are going to fetch these images from the API, but we don't have the API as of now. It is going to be on the Firebase, and we'll try to add that API. So yeah, let's X going to be title. So and this text is going to come from outside. No, what is yeah, cool. This UI is not that perfect. It is still in the progress. Like it is not finished yet. So have this title, and similarly we are going to have another view, and set the view. Since we are going to get these things from the API, we should be using a flat list, and we will pass the data over there. So let's just have a flat list, and if you're not aware of the flat list, if you just wanted to know about the flat list, it helps you to render the list of elements in a optimized way. Like scroll view also gives you that scrolling feature, but flat list helps you to like optimize it. Like if you have multiple images, like more than 5 to 10, or like 100 or 200 images, so at that point of time, if you just wanted to fetch like 2 to 3 images from the at once, or it helps you to integrate the pagination as well. So that's the reason you should use the flat list over here. But to add the flat list, we need to create a one array of objects that we are going to pass. So and inside the flat list as well, you need to pass these components that you are going to display over there. So let's just build this component as of now, and after that we will just pass this to our flat list, and that will do the job. So for now, we just wait for this one, and we're just going to build this component, this one, this part. So let's just do that. For the view, we are going to have an image, and below the image we are going to have another text, and that text is this is again going to come from the API. We can have one background image over here, and because since we need to pass it over here, and there is another way to do the same stuff, is like we can have the image, and then we just uh, pass this as absolute position, similar way. But let's see what we can do. I think I will go with the images only, and then I will just pass it. If the image doesn't work, then we will choose one. Cool. And this one. Okay. So from here, we need to create a ellipse, and then inside that ellipse, we need to pass this icon. This is basically a bookmark icon. This will add it to some other place. So let's just do the. Let's just have this going to be a view, and just first of all, let's just add an image that will give a clear understanding. I'm going to use the image from here, from Unsplash. Image. So hopefully I will have to use the image URL from here. The image URL, open image tab, copy image. Yeah, cool. I'm const. Need to import the image, and then we're just going to have source URI. Let's see if it displays something on the screen. It isn't. And one more thing that I think I have missed is we need to add the scroll view and on the dashboard instead of having the normal view that I have added over here. So we'll add that as well. And inside the scroll view, we need to hit the image carousel over. Export it from the component first. And now with the dashboard, we're just going to is carousel. Okay, something is breaking. Title can't be defined. And we need to add some stylings to the image. As of now, I'm just using the inline style so that I can save some time. So over here, 150 pixel to 150 pixel. Have height 150 and width 1. And it is going to have a round radius as well. Radius, border radius is 5 pixel. And now for this title, we need to add that bookmark icon over here. So for that one, I'm just style. This is going to be a background color. White, and display the 30 pixels. So width is 30, height is 30, and is it sorry, it is not even displaying right now. Will display in some time. And the width is 30, 32. Just need to know the border radius of this one. So the radius, I think they have used Figma is not displaying even the maybe the prototyping is the way the Figma is built. It is not perfect. So what I mean by that is like the guy who built the Figma, it is not that perfect as of now. Okay, and I need to move it to for that move it over here. So I think for that need to put it as an position absolute and top. Cool. So it is over here, and we need to have a right and okay. I don't want this to be over here, but what if I just give relative? This note is so over here, but
Just wish you knew.
I think might be I need to use the image background only then. Will work the same. I need to change few stuff over here. Yeah, cool. So it is over here, and that way I don't need to use the image relative over here. So now, oh, image radius 5, which is not applied. Or what? Okay. So not bother about that as of now. We have this one, and this margin will be handled from the main component where it is going to be rendered, or we can similarly we can add some other image as well, but this one component will do the work, and rest we are going to put it in the flat list, and we'll just map our data inside that, so that will work. So we need to get this icon as
I just wish you knew.
and we can use this image over here and set the image carousel and have the component icon. We need to align it at the center of the circle, so for that one justify content center item. Why it is not getting at the center?
Up all night by myself, trying to think of ways to use.
34 border radius. Well, rest of things fine, seems fine, but this is related to this bookmark should be related to the this view. It should be at the center over here. I don't know why it is not getting at the center. Justify content center, relying items center. Mm, oh, what if I add another view and then you adding to adding sorry have a margin to and for one left can and from the top as well we just and let's see. Oh it should be 8 I guess. Yeah, cool. So the bookmark icon is here, and we are going to create a separate component for the bookmark icon as well. We might going to require it some other places. And one more thing is that when user going to click on the bookmark icon, we need to add some touch events on the bookmark icon. So we will add that as well. And we just remove from here. Let's have bookmark icon. And one more thing I would like to do is like I just want to if the like wherever is we are going to use it, I just want to have styles from outside as well. So we're just going to have container style and container, and this is going to be an empty object as of now. And but wherever we are going to apply it, we can pass some stylings to it and then use it over here. Or if we are just passing this open style as like this, then it can also replace the styles of this one these styles that I have already defined. That will be a good thing to add. And so this one, and then we need to add some styling to the title as well. Title. And as of now, one thing that I think I'm doing wrong is I'm defining my styles and colors at that particular file. But later on, I'm thinking of using an uh, mm, theme library, maybe React Native element or something, so that we can grab the color from there. So in the next upcoming stream, I will teach you how to integrate the React Native element library as well, and then we will try to use it how to edit over here. So for the title, as of now, I'm just going to use the style. I will refactor it while I'm offline. Yeah. So style color is black. Weight 700. Font size 16. Okay, margin top and margin bottom. Let's have 13 as of now. But since over here we have more margin in our Figma design, so that we will handle wherever we are going to implement this um, this carousel component. There we will try to handle that. And similarly, I think this and this are handling the same style. If here, like if we could have just refactor the style, and then I could have just used it. But as of now, I'm not refactoring it. So I just need to use the same style and retype it over here. Cool. So this one is for the carousel image carousel. This one is the first that element that we have added. Similarly, we are going to add the other as well. And so for the images, the the view title. What I'm thinking of is adding some padding, sorry, margin as of now. But while implementation, we might need to change it. Cool. And similarly, we are going to render our all the skins. But for that, I need to create one a data array, and where we are just going to pass all this value, or we need to have an API. So as of now, we are not going to focus on the API until unless we complete this UI part first. So yeah, and so this is it for this live stream. You can find the code after, like, if you want to just grab the code, you can find the code in the description below. I will put the link, and you can just grab it. And if you want to commit some changes and post some changes over there as well, uh, create a separate branch, and you can do that as well. That's completely fine for me, and that will be a great help as well. So if you like to learn React Native, you can subscribe to my channel, and React Native or React JS. I usually talk about those things. So yeah, this is it for this stream. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this.